So we play an annual flag football game, or we're going to again, called the Santa Bowl. And I told my brother this Sunday, I said, "Hey, are you gonna play?" He was like, "Oh, I stopped running years ago. I don't play anymore." I was like, "What?" And now I'm getting worried because a bunch of my friends my age and younger say they're too old to play. Am I too old to play? I don't feel too old. Of course, when was the last time I was running up and down a football field? I feel I could hold my own, especially if we had some, a long time ago, we used to have offense, defense. We had so many people like that. Yeah, I know I was too, but the missus has to listen to some music for her upcoming show, and I'm editing video, so I thought I'd do this. Hello, Georgia girl. Told to play what football, flag football. We're gonna play it, and I'm gonna go for it. But I was thinking, my friends, they can't, they can't sit in a steel chair. I have some steel chairs. We were upstairs here for Labor Day playing, and they were all complaining. I gave them my comfy, computer comfy chair, and I gave them another. I have these. I don't know what these chairs are called. They got they're a little bit thicker. I can't remember what they're called here, but they're a lot comfier. And I bought one of those for my co-host because he's a little younger than me, and he can't, about 6 months younger than me, and he can't sit in a steel chair anymore. And that, no one can. None of them can. And even people who are 15 years younger than me complain, going up steps and going down. I don't know. I'm still charging up the steps. That's because I hate walking up steps. I jump them two at a time, and I speed up there. I still do that. Did that today, coming up. Now, it's been a year almost since I jumped off the roof. It was by accident. The roof is too steep incline, and so I went to do my whole thing, scamper up it, but I slipped and fell. Just kind of slid down, stopped, but I kicked the ladder, and I was like, "Come on, man!" And I'll be honest, I stood there for like 45 minutes before I jumped. I was scared to death. Oh, no, no, no! You can go to bed, Arthur. You can go to bed. I'm sorry. The missus is up listening to music for her show for some practice tomorrow, and I'm editing video. And I just finished two short stories. I was about to charge into the next novel here because I have decided to read Supernatural Encounters in chronological order because I'm almost there. What am I now? I'm 8 books away. So what was it? Just earlier this weekend, I was 10 books away. Although I will be fair, the next couple of nights, tomorrow's a board game night, Michael. Doing board games, baby. Thursday night, I think we're recording podcasts, so I won't be able to read much then. Friday, I think someone's coming over, and I can't remember what we're doing Saturday. So my nights are a little packed, so I may not be able to read as much. Well, the day I figure I'm an old man, it's going to suck. It's going to be a trip to the hospital. I promise you that. Not lately. In fact, Caleb Gedimer, who helps run the site for me, he emailed me not too long ago. Says, "Hey, anything else?" I was like, "No, actually, I think I got it right." I made one little change so far, but now you're getting in the nitty gritty where, I mean, you're kind of home free at this point, where there's not that much left, or where I am now. From New Jet Order on, it kind of all falls in the same continuity. And what do you think? Yes, I am. You can't? Oh boy. What games are we playing? That is a great question. Let me put up. Thank you, author. You know what? You're such a great guy. You're such an awesome guy. All right. Thank you. Good night, sir. I'm gonna leave that up for him. He's such a great guy. I do enjoy author. Again, I hate that I missed everyone at Legends Con. I really wanted to go. Go, go, go. This is nothing big. This is nothing big. Go, 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 go. I know everyone's busy. I usually don't do this, but I just hopped on last minute. Well, I don't have my freaking list up. Hold on. I don't have it up on my phone either. Off the top of my head, I think we're playing Comuni, Leonardo da Vinci, and Terra Mora. I want Virginio Gigli is my favorite designer, and he played. This is my best friend Jesse. He played Golem, and he enjoyed it. And I said, dude, okay. And I told him about the other games that he's played. He went, well, I may love him too. I said, okay, dude. I said, we'll have one night of Virginio Gigli, and I think those were the three I picked. Now he says he can probably stay up late for a fourth one, and if so, it might be Fruticula, or I may go easy and just give him one that he's played before. Like what games do I have downstairs? Cause I was gonna play him this weekend, and we my buddy crapped out on me. Newton, because I got some updated bits for it for cheap. BGG had a flash sale, and so I bought them. I want to play Newton again. I'm playing a bunch of new games I've already reviewed, and I want to play them again. I want to get all these played more than once. What's the other one I had downstairs? Oh, he loves Encyclopedia, which is a really fun game. So I may bring that one out. You know, because after a while, you're playing all these new games. I feel, Jesse is the guy's name, and he's just so awesome because he rarely wins. He's got a good attitude, and it is unfair because I played these games more than once, and he is just learning them. A lot of these he's learning for the first time. And so it's kind of unfair. I do bring back, I probably will bring Encyclopedia or Newton to the table. He's played both of those before, because it is unfair to have to learn a new game, because usually you're not going to win a new game because you're getting used to the gameplay. And even though a lot of I'm trying to get him used to all my games, but the problem is they're all new to him, so he's losing most of it. And I don't care whether I win or lose. In fact, I'll tell you this right now, because I know he doesn't watch my live streams. I let him win something. I don't count up my bonus points at the end. I never do. And so if it's close and he wins, I won't count up my bonus points. I'll say he won, just to give him a win. I don't care. I want people to play, and I want them to be happy. I mean, not that I'm going to be competitive when I want to. If they're playing hard, I'm going to play hard. But at the same time, I understand I'm just showing him the game. I mean, he's not going to get it completely. He won't be a master of it. Well, he beat me at Paris, and I love Paris, but he caught on to that one quick. I mean, he made some good moves. But I don't know. I don't know, Michael. You're probably like this too. I just want to play. I just want to play. It's fun to win, but it's fun just to play. It's fun to play, and that's where I'm at in my life. And I don't have many friends like Jesse. When he's done by early 2025, he's gone. He's gone. He's never coming back. And I know that. That's fair. I'm gonna be his best friend for as long as I can. And he'll come back every once in a while. We'll probably play on the holidays and stuff, and certain times when he comes in to visit family. But he's gone. He told me he's gone for good in early 2025 or mid 2025 at the absolute latest. But early 2025, he's going to get a new job somewhere else and leave. All right, that's fine. My other buddy, he's about to have some life changes, and by middle of next year, no, before that, he'll be occupido, and so he'll be out forever. He doesn't realize that yet, but he's going to be out forever. So my other gamer, they're about to have their first kid, and that's going to be a wild for him. He's going to have his whole life turned around. So he's going to be gone. And so I'm losing him probably, early summer, late spring. So he'll be gone. And then I'll have to get a lot of games played early this year or early next year. And then it'll just be Jesse whenever he has time. He's a nurse and he works nights. So whenever he has days off, I just work around his schedule. That's what we're doing Wednesday night. Sometimes it's Tuesday, sometimes it's Thursday. Last week it was Friday. But that's it for game groups. I don't have any more. And so by 2025, the girls will almost be 6 by then. So maybe we'll be playing some vintage games. But it's hard for me to make new friends now. That's why I need you, Michael, to move down here. There you go. All right, good deal. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Win, play, show. I know that one. I don't have it, but I know of it. Oh, really? That's it's crazy that there's haters on the Halo side for her too. No, Jordy, there is someone who I know, but we don't talk that much. I'm friends with his older brother. He would come over. Oh, my wife would love for them to come over. So, you just made me think of a potential board game buddy. But his brother, who I say hello to, his brother only has letter games, if that's their names. He only has, because he can't have many games in their apartment, I guess they live in. They live in like a, I don't know, 1-bedroom apartment, I think, and they have one baby. So everyone's in together. So he's not getting a house yet, but they have to conserve a lot of space. So he only has one bookshelf. And the only games he has on there, he's decided, because he'll get some games, but he has to get rid of them. He is all about the letter games. And I need to be friends with him and have him over. And my buddy told me that too. He's like, yeah, you need to have my brother over, man. He's big and he'd love to see your collection because he can't have that many. He only has like half a bookshelf of them. That's all the room he has. But letter games are what he will always buy. Always buy. I've not played them. Personally, I'm not interested. They don't look that interesting, but I would give them a shot. Because beggars for board game friends cannot be choosers. That's for sure. Oh, I guess we're talking. Yeah, I've never read her Halo books. I don't think I will. Good. What'd you think? What? Oh, I didn't have this plugged in. uh, you know what? I think AI art is very uninspired, and I don't like it. I think it's uninspired and boring. What do you think? And I'll be honest, I would rather have a great artist. I know AI art is a cheap way to get things done, but it shows your backers that you're cutting corners. What do you think, though? What do you think? I only have the comic books by Paul Dini, son of Luke. What? Really? I didn't know that. Paul Dini did some, correct? Because I have the Arkham. I thought I had all the Arkham City stuff, but obviously I don't. Unless that comic book is written by her. I thought it was Paul Dini though who wrote those. I mean, you would know better than me. I have the books because I love the video game and I bought the books. By the way, hello, Son of Blue. Another guy I wish I would have been able to see. Yeah, I think that's a failure because it also, in my opinion, represents they're trying to cut corners. It's a cheaper product, and honestly, artwork makes a big difference. I think the artwork for Queen Game, I love Queen Games. Amsterdam, it's horrendous. It's nothing like Macau, which is it's based off that it's just a reskin of Macau. I'd rather have Macau. Amsterdam, that's a game I need to get out and play again. I've not played that since I did my review. See, Michael, right now I'm about to form up my top 100. Zombies is supposed to be coming in next month, and when it does, I'll play it, review it, and then I'll start writing my list for my top 100. But I'm just trying to play as many of the games that I got this year because I got a ton of games this year. I'm trying to play through as many as I can from now until end of October or whatever. Because once I make the list, I don't change it. I don't recall what it is. I have the trade paperback. Did Paul Dini write one though? As I guess is what I'm asking. I don't remember Karen Travis's name, but again, I could be wrong. Okay, I'm definitely not arguing with you. I could be wrong. Ah, yes. That's fine. I'm finding myself. I'm getting picky. It is a Coke Zero with lemon, to be precise, and I only filled it up halfway because I meant to have. I had my water. I had a couple of glasses of water. I meant to get my little cola in because I get to treat myself with a zero cola, but it's getting kind of late, so I only did half a glass, and I'm just granny sipping though. I mean, and I've had this for over an hour, so I'm trying to drink it all before I go to bed. I don't have to, but I love it with lemon. I put the lemon juice in it, so it's really good. I did cut my collection down almost to what I wanted. I think I'm 68 games over. I still may do a purge now in between when I do my top games, when I rank them all now. I still may do a purge. I don't know yet because I'm 6 away from the number that I kind of wanted. And if I don't get it, I'm fine with that. Or 6 or 7 away. I think I'm 6 away from the number I wanted. But I think from here on out, Michael, I'm going to start cutting back too because it's a chore to play. If I don't play through it, I got to get rid of it. But it's getting, I don't want it to be like work. So, I have to play this game. No, I want to play every game on my shelf because I own it. If I'm not playing it, then I shouldn't have it, right? That's how I feel. But that's a lot of games. And, maybe, I'd like to, because I had 250 something, 255. I'm down to 231 right now. I'd like to get down to 225. I think that was my goal. But I did get a lot of games. I did get a lot of games this year. But I got rid of more than what I received. So that's good too. But, there's a few more games I could purge out and, get it lower. So every year I'm hoping to do a little bit more trimming slowly. I don't know how many games you have total. I know you have a core group, but I'll slowly whittle some of that down. Not all of it, but some of it. But I got to, right? Okay, that's the only one I have. Then I didn't know about Karen Travis's, or I would have gotten it. I still would have got. Was it good, Son of Luke? I found that the comic books are like meh. In my opinion, they were all meh to me. They weren't bad. They weren't good either. I'm telling you, the ultimate party animal. No, my wife loves them though. No way. Did he really? And that's fine. I don't care. But I mean, if people love it, then that's great. I think Scoundrels Cantina did something on it. I sub to them. I do not. I take them from because here's the thing. Why would I rank them if I don't own it anymore? Obviously, I don't want it. So I don't rank it anymore. I don't rank it. I just finished filming something for something else for another channel, and I took out a game that I own, but it is inoperable. Like the battery doesn't, I put new batteries in, it doesn't work, so it's broken. I took it off the list because it's a broken game right now. I got to see if I can fix it. If not, it's got to go. But no, I don't rank games I don't have anymore. So that's why if I make that purge, but it's going to be, I'll be honest, I felt very comfortable with all the games I purged. And to do a second purge, I'd have to make some tough decisions. And, some grown-up decisions like, I still want to keep this game. Though, is it worth it? But the thing is though, now I go through what's it called? Noble Knight Games. I love them. I think they gave me a very fair trade last time, and I definitely use them again. So that's what I'm thinking. But the thing is though, there's only one game I'm kind of looking for, but they sold it. So they don't even have it anymore. And the only other thing I can think of is for like some big boxes, like the Zombies big box. They have an empty box. I'd like to have that. They have a Wingspan big nesting box, which I think is a crock to buy for $50, and it's not even a game. So, but I'd like it. I'd like it. So maybe trade for some of those big empty boxes. But with the games I'd be giving them, I think I'd have more in trade, and I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't know if there's anything else I'd want out there. But as long as I'm getting rid of more games than I'm receiving, I'm fine with that. And of course, big boxes don't count as games. That would also reduce the total. So I'm not trying to purge a lot, but I'm just trying to, keep it thin, keep it thin, keep it healthy. Don't want to get overweight in the games. So just cutting down on my game calories. Yeah, I'm not counting my vintage games either, which I have about 100. My wife has about 13 or so, 14, 15 out of that. So it's 113 total, I think. But I'm thinking about purging a few of those because some of the games are just awful. And it would open up but that's room that I keep all those in the closet. So I do not have a shelf of shame, thankfully. All right, thank you. I don't think there is one. I wanted a copy of Wacky Wit, but Hasbro reprinted that with Pac-Man, and so I'm happy. I don't know of another game that's so expensive. I think the new Robo Rally looks nice, but I already have 2 copies of Robo Rally. I do not need a third. I have the original version with all the original expansions, the hundreds of dollars expansions, and I have the newer the cheap retail version that came out a few years ago, but had the pre-painted figures that are really nice. But the new version looks nice too. I may buy the new version of Leonardo da Vinci by Virginia Gigli because that's coming out soon. And what else was I going to buy? I'm always looking for what's that game called? Cleopatra and the Society of Architects, the newer version. I think that looks really nice. So newer versions of games. There was one other game, and I'm looking at my list. I cannot remember what that other game was. That's like, oh, I'd like to get that version. Updated. The Catan 3D. Ooh, that'd run me into the ground, man. Run me into the ground. 8K. Well, it's going to be a long time since I do an 8K. Let's see how long it'll be. Oh, give me a minute. I don't know how. I don't keep up with my subscribers much. I probably should. Oh, look, there's a picture of RK Outpost doing his review on Ahsoka. You can't see my screen. So let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Big reveal. I think I picked up some new people though, because a lot of people have just recently found my channel. I don't know how that is, but there's a lot because usually I get them every once in a while. Okay, that's a lot higher than I thought. So we're like 103 away. Okay, I knew that I'd gotten a lot of recent subs, like a good handful, like 5 to 10 recently, but that's nice. So 39 people in the last 28 days. So that's more than one a day subbing. Okay, cool. So I'm 103 away. Oh, wow. So the countdown will be on, right? When I get to 3, it will be countdown to 8,000. I'll tell you this, if I get to 8,000, I'll do the daily rereads again. I've got plenty saved up. I could do it for another month, maybe 2. But I would do the daily rereads again as a celebration. So there you go. So just get on your parents' YouTube accounts and just subscribe. Just subscribe. uh, anyway, that's fun. I didn't know it was that high. That's pretty good. Oh crap! Where am I? It's going to happen soon. Yeah, at this rate, it could happen in the next November. I mean, if it keeps going this way, probably November, which would be fun. Yeah, the one by Hasbro. It was the first non-Hasbro parlor board game. Okay, right. Yeah, it's really fun. It's a really fun game. Yes, I hate it. I hate New Orleans. I hate New Orleans. No, I am trying to buy some new video editing software. The one I have at work is really nice. So, but I could use the money I could use. I could almost buy a new camera. I don't need a new camera. One of my cameras got busted. My wife didn't know the camera was where it was, and she threw a really heavy present on top of it and crushed it. And it's fine because I had two, but now I'm down to one. And I mean, when that one busts, I will eventually buy another one. But I don't think I'd buy another video camera. I'd really like the editing software if I had to. I'm saving up my Amazon points. I've been saving them up for the whole year to get something nice, or most of the year. He always is. You were one of them. You were new. Well, welcome, Sam. Welcome. Probably so. Did I respond back to your comments? I've responded back to some of the comments. You found me, Trowel, Brennan. You found you, Trowel, Brennan. Did I trowel Brennan one time? I don't remember that. I don't know about troweling. I'm kidding. I know what you mean, through. But welcome, Sam. Glad to have you. Classic. Yeah, Brennan's a good guy. I'll be seeing Brennan, Sam, possibly at the end of the year too, when I'm off and he's out of school. We'll probably be meeting halfway. I think we found the city that is exactly halfway. It's like 2 hours in between, 2 hours and some minutes in between. And we will meet up, eat at some local greasy spoon, and have a fun time, and then part our separate ways. It's fine. I was just picking. But yeah, they were on a stream with Marcel and everyone. I didn't listen too much because they're spoiling Supernatural Encounters. I say spoiling, and it's fine. That's their prerogative. They're doing a book study. I want to do that too, a chapter by chapter thing, and then a total review. Like I said, I'm so close to it in chronological order that I may just go ahead and just read what I have left. And oh no, I am farther behind than I thought. I'm not 5 books behind. Oh, I'm way farther. I didn't count something. So, finally that thing rendered. Jeez to frag. See, I was doing some reread videos now. But I do want to read it. I have a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out, because everyone's reading it and I'm not in on the discussions right now. I'll be coming late to the party. But, and I look forward to reading it. I really do. I don't know. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to sink my teeth in it right now. But, I mean, we'll see. Yeah. Hopping, fingers hitting wrong keys as you're hopping around. Yeah. No, Lance, I will go see eventually because he is right down the road in a way from me. So he will be. Our paths will eventually cross. In fact, I was out his way earlier this year, but it was only for one night, 2 days, or 2 nights, 3 days. I was out there for a blink of an eye and had zero time. It was 2 nights, 3 days. And I had to go out with work. And then another buddy of mine caught me way ahead of time and planned the first night with me. And then work wanted to go out with me. And so my work teammates, and we all did something together. So I didn't have a chance to see Lance. I really wanted to. I'm telling you. Not currently reading it either. Why not? Why not? What are you waiting for? I want to. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm super pumped for it. And usually, in any case, I would. And I might go ahead now because I am farther out than I thought. There's actually more books now in between me and it. So, but it would be, I mean, and it's not going to hurt to read it out of chronological order either, because it takes place after Dark Nest, right? If I'm not mistaken. But how much of that do they mention? I mean, they probably mention events up to Dark Nest, but it doesn't really continue the story. It's like some side on its own story, if I recall. So I guess I could read it out of order. But I am so pumped. I am so happy. It's a good year. It's a good month to have that book out. Well, that's a good friend. Yeah, I may do a chapter by chapter. Originally, it was going to be with Chris. Probably not going to happen. Chris is too busy being a great dad. But I was going to do it with do a chapter by chapter review, kind of like, oh, you know what? I don't know what he's doing, but I would love for Professor Geek to do one with me. I have his phone number. I guess I could ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. I don't think he has a copy of it, but he could read it online. Boy, I'd love to work with him again. He's been busy with his personal life right now. That's why I hadn't done as many videos, but I'd love to work with Professor Geek again. And I love his chapter by chapter reviews. If you're not watching his he's going through Dawn of the Jedi. What a terrible book to go through. But he's very articulate. He knows what he's talking about. He knows writing styles and stuff like that. Really smart guy. Has a lot of good insight. And so I've really been enjoying those, if anyone's been watching those too. Yep. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Rob. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like, I thought I was close. I'm a little ways out. So it's going to take me probably till, if I still am reading chronological order, it'll be November by the time I probably get to it. But since I'm closing in on 8,000, I don't know. If I'm closing in on 8,000, I may want to, I may want to go ahead and push through and read as many books as I can so I can do those daily rereads for everyone. That's kind of wild. I didn't really realize I was that close. I don't even remember when I hit 7,000. Was it last year, right? When I did all that? I want to say it was. Goodness gracious, Ryan's coming out with another video. Yeah, crazy. But fun. I should look at analytics and stuff like that. See where I'm trending, so to speak. I subscribe to all these channels, and sometimes people put out content, and sometimes they put it all at one time. It's so weird when they decide, but it always keeps my feed busy. And I love it. Yeah, the big 8K. Yeah. Looking forward to it. May have big fans. Oh yeah. He's been on the channel a couple of times. He's been invited several times this year, but he hasn't been on. But I'm hoping Yeah, I'm friends with him. So yeah, he's a good guy. We exchange Christmas cards and everything. So really good guy. He's Catholic. I'm not. But we still get along. And I would love to debate him on a video he did almost, it was for October 30th. I'd love to debate him on that video. He would stubbornly, not admit defeat, but you know, but he's very civil, and I can always deal with civil. I mean, and another one, Rhino, Raging Rhino, dude, I love that man. I love him so much. I love him so much. Honestly, he's such a fantastic dude, and I believe he just tortures himself by watching the new canon stuff. And I don't know why. It's his prerogative on how he wants to spend his time. But why watching? You're right with Ryan. I don't. Ryan's watching it just because that's his channel wants to see him trash something. That's what it wants, And so he's just giving his fans what he wants. But oh man, Michael, I've turned down board game reviews because I don't think, and I've told him this. I said, sorry, I'm not interested in your game. I don't want to do it. I even Cosmos offered me their entire selection. I took Imhotep and said, thanks, I'm good. I don't want to, I just didn't want, I mean, you get all these games for free, but they look like they suck. And I just don't want to do things that waste my time. Yeah, he called Reformation Day a day where you're celebrating schisms. I know Lance would agree with that because Lance is Catholic, but that is not the case. So only a Catholic would say that. You celebrate divisions in the church? Whatever, whatever. You know exactly what it was for. You just hate it because it was a Reformation against the Catholic Church. Anyway, Darth Toucan. Oh, Toucan. What a great name. Hello. Please smash that like button. I can't do it. I can't do it. I even don't know. How do you give out wrenches? There used to be a time people would give out wrenches to everyone. I don't even know how that worked, but I don't need someone to tell everyone to smash the like button. I mean, you smash it if you like it, but it's okay if you don't. Well, just do the EU and just do. I'll be honest. Hey, how's it going? I'll be honest. Just give your review, give your thoughts, do it however you want to. I've seen different. I watch a lot of different reviews all the time, and different people doing different reviews. I love to hear their point of view. You don't have to be different than anyone, even though some are. Meg Reviews is a really, I think she does it the best. I wish I could do a book review as thorough and well spoken as Meg does. She's awesome at that. She's awesome at that. Marcel does these audiobook dramas that it takes a while for him to do one, but when those things come out, they're golden. They're golden. They're golden. Brandon comes out with a lot of good stuff too. He knows his trade. He's really got some good stuff going on his YouTube channel and everything. Everyone has something special. And even if you don't, like Spencer Crilly, the Star Wars Library, man, I watch him because, of course, he's my friend. But at the same time, his reviews are nothing special. I think he'd admit that too. But at the same time, I just love hearing his thoughts, and I can listen to the man talk. So yeah, go ahead and do it. It'd be a great idea. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you did. See, I think you're one. Are you one of the new? I don't know. I don't know if you subscribed. Hopefully you did. But yeah, I think you're one of the newer people who just found my channel, right? I was talking about you earlier because I have like a big trove of people who just recently, like I said, I'm not exaggerating. It's like 5 to 10 people this month who've said, "Oh, just found your channel." Someone said it took me 6 weeks to watch 500 Matt's Expanded Universe videos. I was like, "Oh, oh, What a horrible 6 weeks. What a horrible way to spend your time. But he had a fun time. So as long as he had fun. Yeah. Meg Reviews does it the best. Marcel does it great. And they all offer something different. And Chris Nelson, when I did that poll, I was really hoping Chris would win because I want to see Chris do more. I'm so happy Dylan started doing videos because Dylan is wonderful with his by the numbers reviews on things. So like everyone has something to share. Everyone has something to share. You've yet to upload. They're teasing everyone. I can't remember. Did I say that in my review? Because I'll stick to it then. I don't know. There were some good Jedi Quest books. Did I say that? If I said that in my review, then that's probably it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, well, welcome. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was talking about you too. And thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. And usually this happens, once a week. Someone says, "Hey, just found your channel. Thanks. I really enjoy this." And that's such a good thing. But I know recently it's happened like two or three times a week right now, and it's been incredible. So it's awesome. Glad I could help. Glad people are entertained by it. The rereads are more like my type of book review. What I didn't want to do for Matt's Expanding Universe, I did kind of an overall synopsis because I wanted it to be different. But now I don't care, so I just do a book review. After this, I'll do the TV episodes. I'll do the RPG books. There's tons to talk about and tons to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I would like to do West End Games material too. And talk and Wizards of the Coast and the Fantasy Flight stuff up into the point where they started, moving away from Legends. I think Force and Destiny, they said, hey, this is Legends, this is new canon. Going forward, we're going to be more specific where we're talking about Legends or new canon. And I was like, oh, okay, done, because they went all full canon in the next one. I looked at it, and it was all full canon. And even though Force and Destiny had a few things that looked new canon, it still didn't say new canon yet. Like they had a picture of an Inquisitor from Rebels. Because that was really the only thing that had come out that was new canon at the time. But they didn't have anything, they didn't have any characters for Rebels yet. They just, when they talked about High Inquisitor or whatnot, they had that picture. I was like, uh-oh. So I stopped after that. So I stopped buying it. But honestly, if Fantasy Flight would have stayed Legends, I probably still would have been buying them too. Is the crazy thing. And I thought Fantasy Flight was doing a good job with their Legend-esque material. So yeah, overall, really fun stuff. I know Spencer turned me on to Imperial Assault, a dungeon crawl game that takes place in the Legends universe. I don't know. It's not much of a story though. However, and I like playing Descent better. My game group is all about Imperial Assault, and that is a game I need to play more of. Just because I bought it, and if I don't play it, that's one that may have to go. Oh, you're gonna love. It's so good. It's so good. You're absolutely gonna love it. And from all accounts I've heard, Sean Stewart, who met him at Legends Con, they say he's just a phenomenal guy. So yeah. 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 And check out I'll do a thing for I have a website, theexpandinguniverse.com. There you can find EU quotes. You can find defending the EU that was always canon. You can see my EU reading order if you want to see it. It does get updated from time to time as I'm doing my rereads. So you can see my EU reading order on the site, expandinguniverse.com. There's articles and news there. Not much news because our live breaking news guy, Dylan, got a job and he's too busy, and I can't find any. I wanted Son of Luke to come on and do it for me, but I guess he couldn't either. But we have some great articles. There's some exclusive videos on there. Marcel and I are doing a series called Missed Opportunities. We talk about missed opportunities in the EU. Meg from Meg Reviews. Have a Matt versus Meg going on. And right now we're going through New Jail Order. We're going through New Jail Order. Let's see. The last missed opportunity from us was we talked about Cade Skywalker. And, oh, hold on. Let me go here. News and articles. Sorry. I'm clicking on the website. Maybe I should share why I do this too, right? Here, let's look it up. Looks like I'm going to share my screen. Okay, no whammies. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get rid of this hot OG Star Wars poster. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? All right, so here we go. Let's see. On the side. Hey, what's going on? I think I missed a few. Jason Ditzel does Touring the Galaxy. He just kind of takes things sector by sector. I love his dedication to it. But yeah, we just did Onslaught. That was the last one we just did. So yeah, check this out. Yeah, videos, extra articles coming out. There's the EU reading order and stuff. So a lot of fun things on the expandeduniverse.com. Okay. There we go. Now to bring up that dream calendar I was talking about earlier. All right, here we let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be waking up. Oh my, there she is. Hey, Laura, how are you? Marcel, he's up. Yeah, I was just plugging missed opportunities. And by the way, missed opportunities is a really fun video series. You do have to check it out. Marcel is on fire there. I had that we filmed him while I was at the beach last month. I had a fantastic time. I don't know about Marcel. I really had a fun time. I know Marcel did too. And so that's the series that it's going to go on for October too, because we filmed tons of episodes. But I don't know about Marcel, but I'm thinking of more ideas too. So it's a lot of fun, nice little collab. Those videos are exclusive to the website. I always try to do one series exclusive to the website. And I wanted Marcel to do one, but then I decided that I wanted to do it with him. So, meaning the videos. And so we did that. And of course, Meg, I always knew that Meg and I were going to do a debating thing there. The expanding universe, I'll put it in the chat here. Does sound like good stuff. I'm getting caught up. Yes, I have. Yeah, a lot of people like them. They're fine. I think I tried to get them on the channel one time and they didn't respond. Not they were rude. They were probably just busy. Oh, hey, look at this. So Melissa, hello. So here, I'll just give it to you. It's 2 E's. TheExpandedUniverse.com. That's where my reading order is. That's where my defending the EU quotes are all at, documented for your, defending pleasure. Articles usually Monday through Friday of every day, though I see some of them aren't taking. It looks like, so I'll have to check and see what that's all about. Or maybe they are. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. But because there should have been an article that hit today, right? Let me go back on there. And I don't see one. Oh, today. No, it'll hit later on today. So no articles have missed yet. Yeah, we're still good. Articles hit every day or videos. And of course, if you have an idea, since I'm plugging it, if you have an idea for an article and it has to be an exclusive video, meaning you have to unlist it and then give me the link to put on the site. I don't want to take anyone's YouTube video they have on their channel and link it to my site. I'd rather you just get all the views and whatnot. But exclusive content we can do as well. But like articles, ideas, stuff you have. Okay, Laura, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I'm about to retire in about 10 minutes, I think. But anyway, though, yeah, so if anyone has ideas, because I wanted it to get fans' opinions and stuff. Like Jason Ditzel I love the man's dedication. He wants to map out the galaxy, and he's been doing it for a full year. Maybe longer than that. I think he started late last year. He was doing something different, and then he decided, he said, I want to map the whole galaxy. I said, dude, go for it. If you want to do it. And he's never gotten tired of it, and he's still mapping it out. God bless him. And I'll keep posting it. I'll keep posting it. I love his dedication. So, I mean, Scott Johnson got on there, wrote some great collectible card game stuff. Seth, Seth, I can't think of your last name right now. Seth Manley? I can't remember. Anyway, he did some fantastic videos of building your own Star Wars RPG group and everything. We tried to get him to do some exclusive live feeds of people playing the RPG together. That didn't work out, but I'd love. He's welcome to come back. I did one on. I'll do articles every once in a while on it myself. I did some about why you should go to Legends Con, and here's some good reasons why. Even though for some strange reason, no one from Legends Con, the people who ran Legends Con, none of them are talking to me. I wonder why. Anyway, because I invited them back on to talk about it. Talk about their successful. It looked to be a successful convention. Happy for them. But let's see. What else? I wrote some toy articles a long time ago, but I didn't steal. I took the idea from someone who was originally, he was a big toy collector. He loved the EU, and he wanted to write how toys, toys from the expanded universe, how many were out there, and how some toys got into the expanded universe. Some of the Kenner line and whatnot. Some cartoon droids toy, or some cartoon toy made it into the EU or whatnot. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And we wrote down a bunch of bullet points because I was going to help him write the articles. Well, he had a heart attack. He's fine now. He took a long time recuperating, and I should get back in touch with the guy. It's been a while. He's still alive. I talked to him earlier this year, but he was such a good guy. And I went ahead and just did the art. I asked him. I said, "Do you want me to go ahead and do the articles?" And he said, "Sure, man. I just won't get around to him. And you'll be better than I would." But he knows more. And I was just going off his knowledge. And so I wrote some about that. But I'm interested to hear any aspects of the fandom. Like, I'm very poor on video games. We had someone doing video games. We had a few contributors that were going a little bit. Tim from Open Airlock Policy will do one every once in a while when he has time. I know he's a very busy guy. Spencer Crilly does some of the most popular ones. His Spotlight On got the most reads in August. It was one of the last ones we put out there. Marcel did an excellent one about legal people in the galaxy, which I think is fantastic. And the thing is, I don't want to talk too much about these because I read them before they post. And I used to edit, and I don't edit as much anymore. I let people's work stand on their own. And I'll look over a few things and edit. But most of the stuff, I basically trust these contributors that we have. But if anyone else wants to contribute to it, let me know. Let me know your idea. Probably approve it and everything. But then get into consider, maybe if you want to write one article a week, or be a boss and write twice a week. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll put you on. I'll feature you and everything. I try to schedule these ahead of time. So, for example, I have October's already done. I know, and we were going to do a Halloween episode article, but I thought this year I'll give it a rest because we've done a lot of Halloween specials. So I'm skipping that. We're just doing basic articles, lots of great exclusive videos coming up, and then I'm already pre-plotting some for November. So Marcel, if you're watching this, go ahead and just give me your article and everything. But yeah, so I'm pre-planning a few others. I used to have a exclusive on there called Matt Chat. I put a pause on that because no one was asking questions anymore, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not getting my feelings hurt. But I switched it to Matt versus Meg, and that's about to after we're done with New Jedi Order. Matt versus Meg will be done. We can't argue forever. Me and Meg can't. I can't argue with her forever. And I'll stay with Missed Opportunities with Marcel. But I try to keep at least one exclusive video on that one. But like I said, I'm open to other ideas. Brendan and Alex used to have a podcast on it, which I thought was great. And they said, "Oh, Matt, we'll get right back to that." and still waiting, still waiting. But yeah. So yeah, EU toys are very expensive nowadays. They got this cross collectors thing because toy collectors want them, but so do EU fans. And I don't know why Hasbro doesn't make more of them because they always sell out. I guarantee you, when I go to Ollie's or all these second-rate stores, they do not have. And I need to go back to Ollie's now that I think about it, but they do not have. When they have Star Wars toys, the Black Series, they have just the crap characters that no one wants. I think someone did a video about just tons and tons of just junk that are going to these liquidation centers because no one wants them. But in all those Black Series, you're not going to find Jaina Solo or Revan or anyone like that. Heavens to Betsy, no, those would sell out immediately if they were on the shelves. And to be honest, they should be wanting to make different toys. And I don't care if they put the Legends banner over their little toy thing. I think the toys would be really cool. It'd be awesome to get. In fact, I was never a big toy collector, but I missed that era when they were creating a lot of toys. In fact, Disney, I did see Disney's exclusive Ewok pack a long time ago when my wife and I were going to Disney World. And I thought about getting it. I think it was Disney who had it because it's Ewoks. But then I thought, nah, I don't really need it. And it was like way too, it was like $30 for like a 4-pack of Ewoks, Disney prices. I was like, I'm not paying Disney prices for that. Would I pay it now? Maybe. I don't know. Am I going back to Disney World when I visit Orlando this next month? Maybe not. Although I will say this, Scott Johnson may come see me. That'll be fun. Hopefully, we'll be able to do stuff in the daytime, and he's agreed to give me my privacy at night. I don't think the missus would mind, but I don't think he'd want to go to some of the things the missus wants to go to either. But I would love that if we could hang out. I know Ryan. I'm gonna hang out with that dude for a little while in the daytime. But would I go to the parks by myself? I haven't answered that question, and I have. Holy crap! I only have 2 more days to answer that. So when I got till Friday to make the big decision because I get like super discounted tickets from where I work, but I have to do it within 30 days. So in that 30 days, that clock is on Friday. So I have to make the big decision on whether I'm going to a park or not. Can you have fun at the parks by yourself? Heck yeah, I can. Would I rather be with someone? Yes. Heck yes, I would. So, but it's kind of selfish of me to say, hey, hang out with me in the daytime while I have nothing to do. And then I'm going to leave you to your own by yourself at night when I go hang out with the missus. That doesn't sound like a good deal, does it? Good deal for this guy. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly. That's a on the nose there, buddy. Yeah, you're really nice to your friends, reading them books and stuff like that, doing exclusive playthroughs for them. Good for you. They do, but usually when it comes to figures, I don't think Lucasfilm has that big of a, you know, restraint on them about what they can do. I mean, obviously they can't make up a new character, but they say, hey, can we get anyone from this world, that world, the comic books? Just say comic books in general. They'd probably say yes. They could probably get more approval that way, I think. Maybe that's who that is who I watched. That's the video I watched. So I just saw his. There's the man. You don't know, but he is roguishly good looking, this man here. I'm telling you. A distinguished gentleman, to be sure. Yeah. Hey man, how's it going? You know what popped up on my timeline? Our picture from years ago. We're still got it, brother. Still got it. Still looking good. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to cut it here because I'm about to an hour, and I'm the missus is probably in bed by now. She had to listen to music, and I was editing a video, so I think I'm done. But I will say this: check check out theexpandinguniverse.com. And Tony should write some articles. That's who we should have writing articles. Actually, Tony and I should be doing streams together. That's what we should be teaming up on something, man. That's what we should. Yes. Very distinguished. All right. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful rest of the week. And I have a playthrough coming on Friday. You're not going to be happy, but I have a playthrough coming through. There's a stupid card game that I haven't played in years, and it's just dumb, but I wanted to play it. I put Lurdo on the table to make him the other player, but I kept calling him Yubnub the entire time. I sped up the video, so I'm talking a little bit faster because I hate long videos. It was going like 30 something minutes, so I scrunched it down to like, or maybe it was going 40 minutes. I don't know. I shaved off 10 minutes by just speeding up the video a little bit, but that'll be out Friday. And anyway, yeah, let's definitely do it. So see everyone later. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, you better, Marcel. I'm kidding. Anyway, good seeing everyone. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night or day.